Well, hey guys, what is going on out there this afternoon? Well, if you're here in the California desert, when I am doing a pre-record about 1:10 in the afternoon on a Saturday, beautiful day here in the desert. I was able to get out in the grass courts earlier this morning, have a couple of good sets of some doubles with the fellas. Anyway, guys, wherever you are, hope you're having a great day having a great start to your day or end to your day, wherever you are, blah, blah, blah. Anyway. Here's what I've got for you today. A short message, another episode of the Tennis Mindset Project. The title is Shot Choice Clarity is a Trainable Skill. Here's how. And the very first thing we have to get organized with, and that we have to believe in, and that we have to trust with shot choice clarity, is that every shot you line up for, there's a very good possibility it's going to be returned. And that's okay. So every time you play a shot, it's got to be a two-shot mindset. And I had to train that. Back in the day, I was looking for the exit pretty early on in the point, and I finally realized that I was hurting myself more than not. Sure, once in a while I'd hit a outright looking for the exit winner, but more often than not, uh, either I'd hit a shot that was, I thought, really good, but the guy got there, or I hit a shot that was really good and the guy guessed and he got there, and now I'm a little disappointed that it's now not an outright winner. Or just going for a little bit too much and the ball, goes in the net, sails wide, sails deep, whatever it is. But once you get away from that mindset of I want to do so much damage here that even if the guy touches the ball over there, it's not coming back. And as soon as you change that to a two-shot mindset, meaning that he can always guess, the guy's good over there, he can guess, and if he guesses correctly, um, obviously there's a really good chance that shot's coming back, and that's okay because you're just going to take it from there. Whatever does come back, all right. Now, whatever seems instinctively as the right shot, based on the strength and or maybe average of shot skills over there, which is your tactical focus, all right, then you just play it. You'll just play to whatever you feel is the right shot at that moment. But it's two shots. You're always assuming it's coming back, and that's okay. One of the things I like about that is it gives you clarity on the shot that you're about to hit. Number one is, where do you want it to land over there? What's the height you want it to go over the top of the net? Maybe the type of spin. And for me, the clarity part is, hey, I get to take my time to execute this shot fully. I don't have to rush it. There's not a narrow little opening over there that I'm really hoping that it gets through for an outright winner. I mean, there might be a narrow opening over there, but I'm just assuming because there's a narrow opening, it's most likely coming back. So that means that I get to take my time with this shot. And that's the feeling that you want to have, is that you don't have to rush. You're not sort of tensed up that I've got to get this ball through that opening over there because I don't want it to come back. So you get to take your time. And then number two, when you start thinking as a shot maker that is a two-shot mindset, now you're okay to stay in the point. Lots of times we just don't trust that the longer we stay in the point, that the chances now start going up and up and up that we're not going to win the point because that guy over there is going to find a way to do some damage. If you're hitting quality shots that at worst end up being neutral, as long as you feel like it's okay to stay in for another shot, and I see this a lot in doubles. I see guys trying to pull the trigger way too early on a ball that just geometrically makes no sense to do anything other than let's just play it back. Let's continue to work on maybe a little bit better court positioning and just take it from there. So shot choice clarity is a trainable skill, and the first thing you've got to get organized with is that every shot you hit's a two-shot is a two-shot mindset, right? You're serving at 4-all, 40-30 in the third set. You better not be thinking, you know what, this is my one and only chance here to win, and go up, ahead 5-4. You can't be thinking that way. You got to be thinking, look, I got stories galore from back in the day when I put myself in a position to get a leg up in the set, in the match, and think, I got to get it done right here because there might not be another chance. And the next thing you know is, serving, maybe a double fault. Or serving, you miss the first serve and you throw in kind of a second serve, and the guy over there just takes advantage of it. So, look, I just think that I hope this message is getting through loud and clear that every time we have an incoming ball, whatever your shot choice is, have a two-shot mindset. And basically, to me, it's not that, well, if I hit it there, then it's going to be over, then it's like a pattern that works every time. It doesn't work that way. The two-shot mindset for me is that, hey, there's a chance he's going to get it. That's okay. And whatever comes back, I'll just take it from there and we'll just do it again, right? As opposed to, I gotta ding it. And I think that once you get or if you're still stuck in that one shot mindset, like, man, I gotta get it over. I gotta get it. It's gotta be a winner. Don't want it to come back. You just create so much tension by doing that. And once you create that kind of tension, you rush the swing tech, and good things don't happen. So anyway, hope this makes sense today. Guys, would love to hear what's on your mind about shot choice clarity. And look, there's a lot more to clarity in terms of tactical focus. What is it that guy's good at over there? Okay, we're not going to give it to him. What is he mediocre at or average? Okay, we'll just do a lot more of that. Maybe it's raising the contact spot for him. Maybe it's lowering it. Maybe it's geometrically playing shots right up the middle, taking away some angle geometry. I mean, that's obviously part of shot choice, right? But the first thing that you got to get right is that every time you hit a ball, there's a possibility, not a strong possibility, but there's always a possibility that ball could come back, and that's okay. All right. Again, hope this has been helpful. Let me know down below. Any comments, any questions, remarks, feedback in the comments area, let me know. If you want to keep the conversation private, absolutely. Just shoot me an email, brent@webtennis.com. Guys, look, if you've not yet signed up for my 20-minute free video course on my 4 step-by-step between points routine, you can get it. Again, it's free. It's over at webtennis.com. Just drop in the first name and the email address, and you'll get access to what I'm calling the 80-20 reality, which is 80% on average in our matches is not spent playing points. Most of the time, it's spent between points and on side changes. And if you don't manage that 80% of the match well, you tend not to bring out your best stuff on a consistent basis in the rest of the 20% of the match, which is playing points, right? So nail the management part of the 80%, and you'll tend to, from point to point, game to game, match to match, you'll start playing at the top of your skill level at a much more consistent basis. All right, guys, look, hope this has been helpful. It's time. We got to get out there. We got to help someone else have a spectacular day. Guys, see you again next time.